The following is a Productions original series.
Hello, and welcome to Walk and Roll Live. I'm Doug Vincent, joined by Addie Rich. Our podcast is dedicated to amplifying the voices of the disability community. I'm a polio survivor, and Addie is here.
I am here, and I have cerebral palsy, so I'm living in one brain in a different container.
And how was
Not
your
everybody
week?
talks to each other. The two halves kind of disagree, apparently.
Sometimes more than others,
Yes,
or
for
less
sure.
than others.
For sure.
Very nice. How was your week?
It was great. I was getting ready for the sister, obviously, who's now arrived.
Yeah.
Work's been really busy. I mean, I don't know that. I think I need to stop saying that because I just don't think it's going to slow down.
Yeah.
But, you know, a lot of it was getting ready for her to come, and now everybody's here, and it feels better than, like, worrying about where she is. That's how you know you're old. When
And
you're
it'll
like,
be a different busy. It'll be a different kind of
a
busy.
different busy, and a really nice busy that I'm enjoying.
Good. Well, we'll hear more of that as it unfolds. And
Yes.
we'll get an opportunity to interview her and have her on here the next few weeks.
Yes, we will.
Yeah. All right.
So,
So for
how was
me,
your week?
I had the big reunion this past weekend.
I know. How was it? I was thinking of you guys.
Beautiful. It was just, absolutely gorgeous. In San Luis Obispo, we went to Cuesta Park. I'm sure you're familiar with that.
Yes.
In which, we've had many family gatherings over the decades, so that's kind of why we go back there. It's all familiar to us. So, yeah, not quite as big a crowd as we had a couple of years ago when we did it, but still great. Great. Had a good time just catching up on stories. We did some of that, just sharing different memories. We kind of like have somebody say a memory and see if they, anybody could identify, whose memory it was and
I got you.
what
So,
the
like,
event was. Yeah, so
nice.
some people had no idea, weren't aware of it, and other people were. So yeah, good times,
Fun.
good times. Other than that, my brother came for a few days over the weekends ago, so we got to spend quite a bit of time and a couple of long drives together. Yeah,
Nice.
He's a hoot. I think I've mentioned it here before. He was my little brother, and he we just didn't communicate for a long period of time, and no incident, no reason why not. Just
Life.
We're kind of figuring out that it might have had something to do with his ex, but I wouldn't go deep into that. But
Those exes, we could be in trouble.
this is the way I asked him about it, because after they split up, sorry to hear that, but after a while I said, you guys split up, and now we're communicating more. Is there any correlation between those two events? He kind of gave me the eye, like, okay,
Right?
enough
He's
said.
like, don't make me say it out loud, but we know what we're
Yeah, so
saying.
it's nice getting, reconnected. Well, this week we are talking with Derrick Allen Smith. He is an author that wrote the book, The Lost Treasure of Panic Island, a few years ago. And he's got a story about getting it published. So we'll hear about that. We'll hear about what the book is all about and what plans he has for the future and all that good stuff. So that's coming up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And any comments you have, those are also helpful. That kind of identifies us. We do this as a labor of love. At least I know I do, and I think I can
Me
speak
too.
for Addie. Nobody getting rich over here.
No.
Most of it's out of pocket, and thank God it's not too much, and I can cover it for the most part. But if we get enough viewers or listeners, maybe it would break even.
Right?
At
Let's
least.
do
Yeah.
it.
I don't want to get rich and famous, but yeah, if we could cover, and that would help us if you like,
You've
subscribe.
already been rich and slightly famous in your own circles,
I don't know
right?
about rich and slightly famous. Yeah, on the
All I had, if you weren't famous enough to hear your voice and know it was you, then I wouldn't have refound you. So there you go.
Well, the way I look at it is, if fame was like a ladder, I'd be down at the bottom rungs. But okay, I appreciate that.
Okay, we'll give it to you.
So thank you to Vivian M for coming on last week and hearing her story. She's been very helpful. Speaking of the podcast, kind of helping out here. So thank you, Vivian, for coming on. And let's take a quick time out, and we'll get a word from Ugyar Professional Training. Then we'll talk to Derrick.
At Ugyar Professional Training, we know that your greatest asset is your team. Investing in their development, knowledge, and happiness is essential for your business's success and growth. To achieve new heights, it's important to hire intelligent, talented individuals and empower them to excel in their areas of strength and passion. Ugyar is committed to transforming your employees into happier, more productive, and fulfilled individuals. When your team thrives, your business prospers. Wise leaders understand that providing team members with opportunities to shine in their strengths unlocks untapped potential. Elevate your team with Ugyar Professional Training and witness the growth of your business. From the Ugyar Professional Training Studios, you're listening to Walk and Roll Live, Disability Stories.
We're not here for your sympathy, we're here to take our place. We're carving paths, we're building dreams, we're running life's great race. Don't raise us up on fragile words or call us brave for just being We want a world that's fair and true, not bound by what you're seeing. Yeah, don't set us apart, don't hold us back. We're here to shine, to stay on track. Judge us by effort, heart, and skill, not by your pity or goodwill. We walk and roll, we climb, we fight, we light our way, we claim our rights. Not your heroes, just living bold, fair and free, that's our goal.
And Walk and Roll Live continues with our guest this week, who is an author. He also has a disability. We're going to learn all about it. He is the author of Adventures of Duke and Tom, The Lost Treasure of Panic Island, and today we have D. He goes by D. Allen Smith. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much for having me on your show, Doug.
Our
We're
pleasure.
happy to have you.
Yes. So thank you for joining us. Let's start at the beginning. How's that sound? Can
Sure.
you share a bit about your early health struggles and how they shaped your experiences growing up?
Yes. So I was born on March 2nd of 1981 at Michael Reese Hospital, and on the south side of Chicago. So this was in the early 80s. And according to my mom, she was telling me when I was like a month old, and this is like what, the mid 81, I was very sick with a very high fever. I was really, really sick. And my mom told me that she had to rush me to the hospital and trying to figure out what is up with me. And it turns out I had a very bad ear infection. And the doctors gave me medication for it. I'm sorry, but I forgot what's the name of it. And I don't remember what's the name of it. My mom knows, but I forgot.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that medication caused not only just to fix my ears, but it also messed me up. So that's how I got this learning disability and also a speech issue also.
Yeah. So it helped and hurt all in one, but we didn't know until later when you could kind of see it come to fruition, right?
Yeah.
So
chicken
or egg.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, the good and the bad. So that led to, people kind of picking on you in school, it sounds like.
Absolutely. So let me just talk about that.
Yeah.
So let me just start from here. Now, this happened back in, I want to say the mid 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say 86 or 85, as far as I can remember.
Okay.
I went to kindergarten. I went there first. And then that's how I was young at the time and I was wild. So I was a wild kid then.
Yeah.
And I was on my worst behavior back then. So my mom was telling me that I was so bad that they had to kick me out.
They're like, get out of kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Disruptive.
they said that, oh, there's nothing there's nothing, we can't do nothing about him. So he got to go. So that is according to my mom, what she was telling me. And I didn't went to school again until the late 80s.
Wow.
And this was in 1988 when the Board of Education, now, according to my mom, the Board of Education sent me to a special school. It's called McKinley Developmental, but now they call it McKinley School South.
Okay.
But that's what they called it back in the day. And they sent me over there in 1988. And guess what? I had to learn all this stuff all over again. I have to learn my ABCs and 1, 2, 3 at the age of 7 years old. How sad is that?
Yeah.
I really had to learn everything over again.
Catching up.
Because of my behavior at that school. And yes, I did. That's how that learning disability came along. So the whole things was good in the early 90s until I want to say the mid 90s. That's when the people jumping on me, picking on me, that's how it came about. That's how the whole thing began, was in the mid 90s.
So how old were you then, D? Roughly.
So 94, I was 13 years old back around 94.
Okay.
And
when you say D, when you say that's when it came about, what came about?
The whole, the
bullying and the
Gotcha. That's when all that started. Okay.
That happened.
I thought it was earlier. No,
not early 90s, but the mid 90s. See, the early 90s was fine. So it really wasn't like that until the mid 90s came along, like 94, 95, 96, and so on and so forth. That's when it got bad.
Yeah, because kids get older and they get worse.
So
like when you're younger, you're all just a group of kids. When you're middle school and jerk-offs.
Yeah, absolutely. Gotcha. So that's what that came about. And quite frankly, what happened was, I can remember this. Back around 94, while I was at the gym, just shooting hoops, minding my own business, this kid threw the ball and it hit in my head. I was trying to chase him down, but he was too fast. And then the part that I remember was that this other guy was just like doing like some WWE or like WWF type of stuff, just doing it. And then he slammed me on the ground and started doing the chokehold. Like I thought that he was going to kill me at first. Like luckily those teachers came in and then they got him off of me. And then that's how they was making fun of me, like, But
beyond verbal teasing, it went to physical.
Yeah, physically.
Wow.
Yeah, like everybody gang up on me. Everybody did, just laughing, pointing and laughing and all that stuff. So I was quite upset with that part. And then that's why, that's when the teachers came in and they punished them. That's the good news. The bad news, it was the worst punishment ever. No gym. Yeah, they gave them no gym. And I'm like, are you kidding me? That's the worst type of punishment that you give these kids ever.
Yeah.
To give them like suspension or something. So yeah, my parents was all upset with that. They went to the school about this and all that. And wait a minute. I forgot about something. This slipped my mind again. Okay. Yeah, it did happen in the mid-90s, but I forgot about this one kid named okay, so I'm not gonna say his name.
Probably best. Yeah.
Yeah.
To remain nameless.
Okay. He is this kid that smelled so bad, he just stank. So I remember he was the first one. So yeah, this was, I want to say, the early 90s. This was one kid. He was messing with everybody. He was messing me and messing with everyone. And yeah, as far as I can remember, he's the biggest bully ever. This one guy. And yes, this was the early 90s. I forgot to talk about this guy.
Was
But
that the
yeah,
guy that started you to write? Because you started writing a little bit younger.
About now, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so that came about is, quite frankly, thanks to him. Yes, I did. Whoa, I wrote back in 1990 of the story of these two characters. I came about with it. So quite frankly, I know what y'all gonna ask me. How did I got the names of these two characters? Well, I was watching Captain N, the Game Master, and y'all people don't know about it, but Captain N is just like a game, like a Saturday morning cartoon game show that has Kevin as a superhero, and he traps his gaming world. Met Simon Bell, Belma, Mega Man, and all those characters. So he got a dog named Duke. So I'm like, wait a minute, okay, let me call this guy Duke. So that's, I got the name from that show. And then Tom goes, y'all probably heard of it. It's called Mystery Science Theater 3000. Have y'all saw the show?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's this two robots and this human guy named Joe, and then Tom Silver, and also Kuro. So that's, I got that name from Tom Silver. So I'm a big fan of the show. So that's how I came to name Duke and Tom. So that's how it came about with these two characters. So the character is originally was Moose, and then Tom is the elephant. So I had to write the story down, see how the characters is and all that. Lots of rewrites for the past 90, since the 90s. Lots of rewrites that I had to do until the 2000s came along. And then my mom was telling me, go back and write the story of the two characters that I just came about with. So, okay. So I had to start all over writing this new story again. And quite frankly, it turned out well, but we didn't have this technology back in the day. We didn't have Grammarly, AI, and all that stuff back in the early 2000s. So my mom and my aunt helped me out with some of the rewrites again. And also the grammar that they all helped me wrote down. Right. And it turned out great. So I shipping the manuscript to all major companies, book companies. However, they slammed the door in my face, like, no, we can't take this. I got one book publisher saying that this book won't sell. How do you know this book won't sell if you ain't going to give it a chance? You see all these movie companies, they gave a chance. And look at that Walt Disney movie called John Carter. They give it a chance. They spent $200 million, and then look what happened. That movie bombed. At least they took the chance. Right. So they should have took the chance on my story. You know. So.
Well, let me ask you: was this kind of your escape? Do you think that writing these stories and creating these characters?
Yes, it was definitely my escape of writing, creating the whole storyline and how these characters meet and all that. So so I've been doing lots of maker stuff since the early 90s, way before YouTube. See, I said it before and I say it again. If YouTube existed back in the 90s, I would be making money now.
You would be rich.
Yeah.
Right? But then we have the argument of like, who's more creative? Doug and I get into this because I write as well. So it's like now even the stories you and I wrote when we were young, and there was no AI, there was none of that. If people read it now, they think AI wrote it. And you're like,
Yes.
no, I wrote this in 1990 when
Exactly.
it was me and a keyboard. So
Exactly.
it's difficult to compete
pen
with
and
people's
paper,
preconceived.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Right. I know it started pen and paper, right?
Yeah. Do you,
But,
do you
yeah,
identify with Tom or Duke more?
Who do I identify with?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I identify as the bookworm Tom. Tom is more a smart dude with like a 200 IQ,
Wow.
like a high school graduate. So that's how I relate to Tom more than Duke, because Duke is like he's like, let's just say, Beavis and Butthead type of character. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. So can you tell us more about the book itself so that the readers kind of know what they're gonna to learn from it, or what kind of world are they going to be immersed in, I guess?
Yeah.
Well, sure. I could tell a little bit. So what the book is about is two best friends meet in high school.
Okay.
And they read this book about a lost treasure that has been buried years ago. And quite frankly, they want to find it.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody never found it to this very day. And they like, so they like,
Wait, hey, Duke, maybe we could find that treasure.
I don't know if we could do it. I heard that it's scary out there.
Yeah, but Tom, just think of it. All the money.
Well, not Tom.
Well, Duke, just think of it. All the money that we can have, we can support the family, and we can support everything.
Yes, you are right about that, Tom. Let's go do this.
Yeah.
So what they done is they built a time machine.
Okay.
And they set up the course to go back in time to the lost treasure of Panic Island. So that's the name of the island. It's called Panic Island. It's dangerous and it is scary, but Duke and Tom are brave. And they are willing to take that risk to go back in time and find that lost treasure that worth about maybe $1 billion.
Yeah. They've got big ideas.
Big ideas.
Why did you decide to call it Panic Island? Like, what made you go, oh, this is the name for the place?
The title came about is I was thinking of a great title, and I was doing some research and see, did anybody heard of Panic Island? So I had to Google search it back then and see, is there a such thing as it? And nobody never took that name. Like nobody. Like I checked for movies, I checked for shows, and nobody never used that name. It's just they used the word panic, like the panic room, yes, but not Panic Island. So I never like that.
So you're like, I'm doing it.
Right. So even my cousins never even heard of it. Not even my bros or my sister.
That was smart. That was smart.
You are a smart man.
Yeah. They never heard of it. So I took that name right there, and they're like, okay, this is a good title. Because like I was inspired, and so was my dad, of the movie called Pirates of the Caribbean or Caribbean or something that title is. Yeah. And that movie, they had like a island where they found a treasure. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call it Panic Island. So that is another inspiration from that film also.
Gotcha.
So
is that what also made you pick that time?
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
And Panic Island is a kind of a part human, part animal world, right?
Well, I guess, I guess you can say that in the particular way. There is a human in there, though, but at the same time, though, big shout out to my cousin where she draw the whole characters. Yeah, so there are some animals in there too.
Neat.
Have to let the readers
Where did
decide.
Doug go?
Yeah, he went away. It's okay. The screen ate him.
Oh,
Let's see.
My, my camera goes to sleep on its own.
Yeah, his camera likes to leave us.
Yeah,
It's all right.
I'll wake it up.
So what do you think was the biggest transformation through the story of the characters, and what made you decide that that was going to be what happened?
the biggest translate of the story, the story and the characters, is that when I wrote it, I wanted to be like a happy ending and not a terrible ending.
Right.
And yeah, I just want to make it fun for the whole family and very easy to pick up and read type of book, and make it more very convenient for the much younger adults and their parents too out there that want to read to their kids. That's really cool too.
Yeah. You talked a little bit about, people rejecting the book, but what gave you, the will to keep going, keep, finding, and looking for that publisher that would take you on and ultimately getting it?
The thing that keep me going is shout out to my family, especially my mom and my dad. They motivate me. It's telling me not to give up on this, and maybe one day a book publisher will pick this up. And yes, I felt discouraged at that time, especially the one when I got that phone call saying that it won't sell, people wouldn't care for it. And yeah, I got down, but that's when my parents picked me up saying, no, you got to keep going. So I ship out manuscripts to everybody, and turned down again, except for one company, that is Author House. That's the only company that don't turn nobody down. It's a self-publishing independent company. And I found them back in 2005, which is, 20 years. I sound old. But yeah.
Hey man. Many of us can remember those dates.
Yeah. So basically what happened was with that time, when I found them, like, oh, okay. So I gave them a call and say, yeah, they can take my manuscript, and I ship it to them. And real talk, and I had to be real with y'all, I have to save money to get this book out there. And once that's finalized, they got started with it, which the book was done. Oh, so this is gonna shock you. The book was done in early 2005. So it was done. Yeah. So that's how the whole shipping came about, and that's how they slammed the door to my face just came about. And that's what one company said yes. So I gave it to them, and then the years went on. In like 2006 and 7, that's when my cousin drew the whole characters, and she shipped the artwork to them. And they say, okay, what do you want in this book? What do you want, this or that? Like, okay, I want this one. I want that one. So they said, cool. So they got to work on it, and they work everything with it. So they really helped me a lot with it. And on Valentine's Day, 2008, Duke and Tom book is out. It has been released to the world.
Your baby is born. Right? Amazing.
That is awesome.
Absolutely.
So where is it available? Can you get it on like Amazon?
Yes. Yes. It's available at Amazon, and it's available at the Author House website. So that's the best way to get the book,
Okay.
because I'm sorry to say this, Amazon is expensive, but go to Off the House. It's
That's
cheaper there.
excellent.
So just go to offthehouse.com, and then you go to the bookstore section. Then you type in the search bar. Then you type in Duke and Tom, and boom, it's right there.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Awesome. So you've been very open about the antibiotics that contributed to your learning disability. Can you share with our listeners, what's the tough part? Probably some good that's come out of it as well. You seem like an optimistic guy.
Okay, so there's good and bad of it. I think what the good part about it is my whole family that loving me and taking care of me back in the day, and what else? That's something good. To keep myself motivated, having these special talent that I got. So not only that I write books, I also film too. So
Amazing.
I'm also a filmmaker. I do filming, edit videos also, and I also is a great gamer. I basically play games a lot, and I'm very good at gaming. And that's really about it. But the downfall about it is that people think that you are an easy target, and assuming that, okay, like you don't know anything, and especially the former friends that I have. Oh my goodness, that was rough. Yeah. And I mean, when you open your mouth and talk, like, people say, "Hey, you shut up!" Like, oh my God,
Judging
I had that back in the day, especially through the early social media days, like early social media, way before Instagram and all that. I'm talking about MySpace days.
I was like, are you going to the MySpace days?
Yeah, early social media, way before the phones, way before anything. It was the computer, the mouse, and the key. And the keyboard, and also stick cam days. I know my older generation, the X generation. Yes, I'm still calling myself X. I'm a semi-X generation, semi.
Yeah.
They probably remember stick cam, but I remember it gracefully. That when I go there and I talk, like, this was way before FaceTime, way before all that. You had a webcam and your computer just to talk to people. And when I was on stick cam, I was a life of a party back in the day. And I used to go to chats and be on cams a lot. And one person sent me a message saying, "Shut up!" Like, they always wanted to shut me up and all this stuff. So yeah, that's the downfall.
You weren't having it though. I like it.
Yeah, you were like, I don't care.
Yeah,
but that's the good part, right? You got to be you. And I'm sure with some of like the language stuff, just because it takes longer to come out doesn't mean it's slower to think about it. And people don't have patience, right?
Yeah, so, you can say that.
Yeah. How do you deal with like how that makes you feel though? I mean, you're bubbly and funny and obviously a life of the party, but how do you deal with how that makes you feel inside, or like what advice do you have for people that are trying to make it through that spot right now?
Ooh, okay. Well, so like I said, the school days was bad. Mm-hmm. It was half good, it was half bad, but online, the early trolling was awful for me. Oh my goodness, it was so bad back in those days.
Keyboard warriors.
Yes, I get trolled hard, especially from back in the early social media days, especially Stickam and MySpace, and also I used to host a internet radio show back in the day called Chi-Town After Dark Radio back in the day. And it was a hit. until when I went to Talk Shoe. That's when the trolling came piled in, saying that I can't read or I'm the dumbest guy ever and I'm the big freaking off word and all this stuff. Yeah, like I get called the all word a lot. Like that's the worst word ever. That's like calling some short guy the M word, or like in my opinion, calling a black person the N word. I know some of us go say that that's not a race word and all that, but it's still a offensive word.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's a
like,
triggering,
like,
offensive word.
yeah. Like there is a second that, yes, I know what that word means, delay and all that, but there is a second term, means that you are dumb and you are stupid. That's
For sure.
a second term of what that all word means. And people don't understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So how do you deal with how that makes you feel though? Like the depression and the like, I can't do this.
Okay, here's how I dealt with it. Yes, I was a weak-minded person at first. Yes, back then, back in the 2000s. Yes, I want to, take my own life back in the day for all this trolling and all that stuff, and especially what my former friend did to me back in the day. But that would be another time for a different type of story. But my mom saved my life because I was just about to do it until my mom saved me, basically. And how I keep my mind strong is I just ignore them. Now that I'm older now I don't care what do people think about me or what they say about me. Now I don't care anymore like I was back in the day. See, back then, yes, I care what people had to say about me.
Yeah, and kids do. Yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
right. But you have perspective now. The older we get, the more you're like, wow, you really feel shitty about yourself.
You
So
realize
you're projecting
that,
it on to me. But when you're young, you don't have that. What is wrong with me? Why are people on me?
Right. So I just want to tell these young people out there and the people who have this type of disability out there, just ignore them the best way that you can, because you are wonderful and you are a brave human being and you are, a perfect soul. That you are not lost at all. You are who you are, and always stay motivated as you can. Don't let nobody walk all over you. Don't let no one walk over your face.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep your head up and look upon the stars and just never give up on your dreams. Don't listen to nobody say that you can't. Listen to yourself that says in your mind that I can.
Well said.
Absolutely. Well said. Well said. And you got to find your people, right? There's people that are gonna, that you're gonna connect with, and you'll have that support. And people have to look for that. We talk about that a lot here on Walk and Roll Live. Just find the community. It's like a shorthand. We get each other without having to speak a lot of words.
Right.
We just know who our support is. So, absolutely, absolutely. So we kind of covered the advice. Do you have any other projects that you're thinking about? You got any new things rattling around in your brain?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right now, I've been working on a adult superhero book that I've been writing since 2007.
Okay.
And I've been working on that for years, and it's still not done yet.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know it's been so many years since I wrote it, but it's just not seemed quite done yet. So I'm still working on this a Black superhero book that I've been writing, and I've been doing my research for so many years because I never saw. Okay, I'm a big fan of martial arts movies and all that stuff. And
Yes.
all I see, besides Asians, all I see is a white man, a white lady, and also a Black man doing Jackie Chan, a Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Donnie Yang, Sammo Hung, type of moves. Like those
Yeah.
types of kung fu moves. I never saw a Black lady doing that. I never seen it back then. I never saw that until Instagram came. So I went on Instagram. I saw a young Black lady doing kung fu martial arts, the kicks, and like, wow.
You're like, it's my girl. Oh, it's my girl in life.
Yes. I was like,
yeah, for real.
so I'm like, yeah, that's her. That is the character that I was writing. If I can get in contact with her, and
you're like, whoever you are, lady.
Yes.
We don't know who you are, but if we do, if it sounds like you.
Right, because
sure.
my dream. Now, this is my ultimate goal: is to make a superhero movie of her. And then, as for Duke of Tom goes, yes, that's my other dream. Now I'm gonna say this right now. The biggest announcement. My dream is to turn this book into a CGI movie. That's my ultimate.
Amazing.
Well, good. I was going to ask you about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I would like to make that happen. So, Walt Disney, if you are watching this podcast,
hey,
call
man,
me.
pitch it.
Call me.
Pitch it. Amazing.
Well, and I know who can do the voices too.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a little preview earlier.
Yeah. You already showed your
Absolutely.
prowess. They don't even have to hire that out. Amazing.
This is a preview of what's going to happen. Anyway, Duke.
Yes, this is absolutely a review of all the awesome stuff, dude.
Yes, absolutely.
Amazing.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. Like I'm fucking.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
I can't
I'm
wait.
very good with the whole voices.
Well, make sure
Right.
you invite us to the premiere.
Right. We want to go.
And you already know what time it is, Doug.
Very good. So as we wind down here, anything that you want to share with us that maybe we didn't ask you about? Any thoughts you have?
Yeah, sure. Well, okay. So, like I said, not only that I'm a writer, I also film, and I host events, and I do I film of my gaming hunting. Like I go to stores, then I hunt for games. So that's on my YouTube channel, and it's called The Human Video Game Guy. That so that's all in one word. So check it out. Make sure you like, comment, sub. I need all the sub that I can get. And my second page is on my one more page. So the YouTube is family. Like it's more like a family
Friendly.
orientated, yes,
Mm-hmm.
site. But the Rumble is for adults. So that's my second page. So I don't know if I can say it here because it's more because Walk and Wool is more like a family.
Right. So if you
Podcast,
want
so
the
I can't say
Rumble,
anything.
send us a note. We'll forward it on to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Good.
Sure.
There we go. There are other places to find him, but we will connect you if such is the place you want to find him.
Yes.
Right,
Very good.
right.
So and tell us where to get the book one more time.
Sure. If you're very interested of buying the The Adventures of Duke and Tom, The Lost Treasure of Panic Island. Rated G. Now playing.
Right.
So,
In a theater near you.
yeah. So
Someday.
if y'all people want to get the book, my best advice is go to authorhouse.com. And once you're there, you click on those lines, and then it says a bookstore. So you click on the bookstore, and there's a search box. Then you click on the search box and you type in Duke and Tom. So that spells DUKEANDTOM. You just type in those, and boom, it's right there. It's on the first row. So when you scroll up, it's right there. So you just go there and support your boy. And I want to thank you for showing love and your support of buying the book. We need all the sales that we can come up with as possible, because I want to turn this book into a CGI movie. So show me some love and show me some support. And I want to thank y'all. And this is an announcement I would like to share on the Walk and War podcast, if you don't mind, Doug. My biggest announcement is some good news for everybody. I'm about to be married.
Hey,
yes, I'm about
that's
to
awesome.
tie the knot. So here's something else I do have. I have is a Give, Send, Go page. If y'all people would like to contribute, show your contributions of the fundraiser that me and my fiance is having to get this marriage happen, you can go to the website, which I can email y'all the link to the Give, Send, Go page. And also thank you for buying the book. It means so much to me.
Hey, this is Tom here, and Steve would like to thank you for supporting the book, our book that we are, for the exciting adventures. Lots of dangerous, lots of action, and lots of fun. Ain't that right, Duke?
Yes, lots of great fun. Yeehaw!
Duke, stop it.
Hey, Tom, I'm just trying to get my shine on. That's all.
Yeah, but you are doing way too much.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what you say, dude.
Awesome. See, we got 3 guests.
I was gonna
today.
say, we got 3
did
for the
not
price of
get
one.
People. He needs some
All right.
props.
Well, I want to say, all 3 of you, thank you for coming on
Thank
Walk
you
and Roll
so
Live
much.
and sharing
Have a
your
great
story.
day.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
July is Disability Pride Month, a time to celebrate identity, resilience, and the beauty of living authentically. At Walk and Roll Live, we're proud to stand with the disability community, not just this month, but every day. Through powerful stories and real conversations, we shine a light on lived experiences that inspire change and build connection. Because pride isn't just a moment, it's a movement. Join us. Listen, share, celebrate. Walk and Roll Live. Life limitless.
From the Ugyar Professional Training Studios, you're listening to Walk and Roll Live, Disability Stories.
That's the kind of guy that walks into a room and just everybody is immediately having more fun. I'm glad he can make it on this show. I see you over there smiling.
You know me, I get happy with every guest. But this guest was particularly fun because Derrick has poured the labor of love into his story. And for anybody who knows, we kind of poke on it sometimes that I've written and I have a labor of love of my own. So I have, the shared passion of like, oh my gosh, this lights his little fire. And the fact that he does his voices and like lives in the world. I love it. Like, if you guys, we video, and even though we don't show it, but if you saw my face, like every time I literally like want to clap after he does an impression because you know that he lives it. It came out on paper for other people, but he lives in that world when he writes.
Yeah, for quite a while. And
Yeah.
what a character. He's a character. Good guy.
Fun.
Yeah, just so full of energy, and looking forward to some new things that he comes out with too.
For sure.
Yeah. And they're in there. He's got some. He's
for
working
sure.
on
They've
something.
already probably got voices and a whole scenario. I'm just ready. I mean, he could do a daytime cartoon if he really set his mind to it, I'm sure.
So all of his information is up on the website. Just go look at the resource page, and you can follow him, or you can get the book. He would really love that and help him out. All right, so we'll do that. Coming up, we've got, more events. Speaking of the events page, adding those all the time as we get into the summer months. A lot of organizations are having their events, so we're posting those up there for if you're looking for something to do, or if you are involved with an organization that has an upcoming event and you'd like to share it on our page, we can do that for you as well. And if you're looking for a resource on our resource page that you don't find, and maybe we can help you, or you have one that you know of that's not represented on our page, we can post that for you too. Just let us know. Just write us at contact@walkandrolllive.com, or go to the webpage, walkandrolllive.com. There is a contact entry form there where you can get a hold of us and let us know. So what's coming up next week?
Liv is coming up next week.
Liv's coming up next
Liv,
week.
my guest, is coming up next week. That'll be exciting. I'm super excited for her to share her story, and just, it's a journey of time and health and lack of health and mental health and all the healths. And it's a really interesting story, and I think it'll touch a lot of people. Yeah. We obviously enjoy every guest we have, but for me, it's my first recruit. So I'm excited to share it with the audience next week.
We get people on the show, and it's a wide range. There are people that have been disabled their whole lives, or 30 or 40, 50 years in, or, some new people. I think this is one that it really is new, and she's in the middle of it, right now. She's learning things about her new life almost every day.
For sure.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting. We'll dive into that next week. Any final thoughts you got before?
Nope. I'm just excited to have a sister.
That's right.
Visiting, if everybody listens, I'm the soft soul of the group. No, Doug's soft-hearted too. But there's something about being around family or friends or whatever that fills your gas tank in a different way that going to work every day and doing those things can't and doesn't. So I'm going to suck it up for as long as they're here and be happy with that.
That's why I enjoyed my weekend so much. Because
you can attest. You can attest how important it is and how much it cleans your mental space that sometimes gets cluttered with the things going on in the world.
And my cousins, such a valuable thing to have grown up and spending so much time with them. We were all very close, even though we didn't live in the same city, a lot of us, but we got together for every major holiday. So they're all very much like brothers and sisters.
They're like I was going to say they're like junior siblings.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All righty. Good deal. We will see you next week. Thanks for listening. I'm your host, Doug Vincent, with Addie Rich from the Aguiar Professional Training Studio. This has been Walk and Roll Live, Disability Stories, Life Limitless.